Okay, what's up, YouTube land? This is Jeff. This is Baby Pouncer, and here we are. Here we are. I'm out of the hospital. I'm home. Pouncer's out of the veterinary hospital. He's home, and he's okay. I still have some issues to attend to, but it's so good to be with my boy. It's so good to be with my boy. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's been quite a day. And last night, man, last night was an interesting night. Just another night in the life of Jeff Leibowitz. You can't imagine. But still here. Thank goodness. Blessed to be alive. And Pouncer feels blessed to look out his window. I'm gonna see if I can get this toy right. So let's see what's up with you guys. It always takes about 10 minutes for people to really show up. But we understand that the people like you who are watching it now, you're not watching it live. And we get that. So we missed you, but thank you for being here now. And there's your boy. There's Pouncer. I'm trying to untie his toys. So if you didn't hear, we had a rough day yesterday, and I was very injured. Actually, I'm not sure I posted it on YouTube, did I? Maybe I will. I'm not sure YouTube likes blood. I'll try it like this. Come here, baby Pouncer. With my boy. What's up, President Cheese? How are you tonight? Where's my baby boy? Oh, this kind of hurts. I have some new injuries. Oh, baby Pouncer. You want this toy? Oh, how about string? Pouncer loves string. How about string, baby? You want any string? He plays different with each toy. If that makes any sense. Like this is a toy for his belly when he's lying down. This is for sort of like fine, what do you call that? Fine, can't think of fine motor coordination. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there, buddy? Boom. Good boy. Good boy. Here comes some people, Pouncer. They're all coming to see you. Yeah. He talks. He says hi. At this time of night, he always does this. He goes a little kooky. But don't think that he's trying to get outside, because believe me, when I tell you, Pouncer spends more time outside than any of you. Because Pouncer's crazy in the brain, like his daddy. You're crazy in the brain. He's a good boy. You love your toy. You love your toy, sweetie. He actually is just a little bit listless, restless, because I had no choice but to leave him alone today more than I've ever left him alone, because I was in the hospital with something relatively interesting. So there was no choice whatsoever. There's the baby. There's the baby. Who's a good boy? I'll tell you the story, but I just want to wait like a little bit. Sorry, looking at just emptiness here. But notice it's clean emptiness. So everyone who's always telling me to clean the house, well, I didn't do that, but I got a housekeeper, and she did good. What's up? What? In Arabic, it says what? Who's a cute boy? Who's a cute Pouncer? Hey, you want to chase a ball? Hey, go chase your ball. Go get it. Go, run. You lazy kitty. You want to jump? You want to jump? How'd you get that Arabic there? That says what? I'm sorry, I can't read it very well. Sorry, I can't really read that. I have bad visions, especially today. Where's my baby? My baby boy, Pouncer. You see how listless he is when it's nighttime? Usually at this time of night, they go nuts around 9 o'clock, because that's when they would be hunting. But you see, usually at this time of night, we're in the park. But I'm very injured. You can't imagine. I had a little incident last night. So, Who's a cute boy? When you see Pouncer, you have to cat whistle. That's why it's called a cat whistle. And tell him he's a good boy. I really have a finger that is, terribly damaged. And I don't know if I could stay because just holding the phone hurts. Look at that floor. Look how clean. She did a good job. And when I got home yesterday from North Carolina, where I got injured, to here, the cleaning woman was still here. And she was so wonderful, man. She tried so hard to help me. And, she was, what's up? Hey, man, how are you? Good to see you, too. But even she couldn't stop the bleeding, there's just blood everywhere. And after she cleaned the whole place, she had to do it again. There was blood all over the door. There was blood all over him. It was really just like out of a horror movie. What's Pouncer doing? Let's see what he's doing. Let's see what Pouncer's doing. What's up, Spark? How you doing there, John? What's the word with you? So, where is you? Actually, I just noticed my pillow has blood on it from now. This is just from today. Oh, Spark, I'll post it. I had a little bit of an incident with nature. I'm always saying I hate nature. Oh, you got a pigeon. Pouncer got a pigeon. He took his shirt. I'm always telling you guys, I hate nature. I hate the outdoors. I hate camping. And I hate the bugs. I hate the mud. And nature is a savage beast. And so, when I tell you that I had a full nature tour yesterday, you can believe me. But, nature is just filled with violence and savagery. I never saw a reason to imitate nature. Because we have our minds. We can do better. Okay, boom! Good boy. This is Pouncer's pigeon. Let's go back in the States. Nice. Found some nice things in my yard. I hope the racers don't eat the pig. What a surprise. You have racers. John loves black racers. John is a snake expert. And he knows everything about pretty much everything. John is a genius. For real. Like straight up real genius. And he is also a brilliant musician. So you should all follow him. But he doesn't have his name Steven. He says JT11oid. So follow him. He's also my dear friend. And it's funny how, you can meet people online that really do become your friends. Most don't, to be honest. But some do. And it's such a nice thing. That's the thing that I love about the internet. You can form friendships. It's just that, when girls say they met a guy and they fell in love on the internet, I just find that hard to believe. What do you think, boy? You want to pounce it? You want to pounce it, Pouncy? So he likes this ramp. Look, he decorated the window. What do you think? Nice? What do you say? Look how he studies it. I love when he looks down. You're just so cute. How could you be itchy with your new flea collar? And I give you your shampoo. Boom! Pouncer went to the vet yesterday. He didn't like that too much. But he's okay. He's okay. He really is okay. Thank God. I was at the doctor. It's funny how, I'm sure a lot of you guys understand. We're if you didn't have that much money towards the end, towards the end of the month, hey, Rich, I know that so many of you guys, if not all of you, would buy your animals food before you would buy yourself food. And it's just the nicest feeling, isn't it? Not that you don't want to get food for yourself, because who doesn't want a nice box of Dunkin' Donuts? I'm just saying, Pouncer. I don't know if I told you guys, but when Pouncer or any serval cat's spots get wet, they come off. So he was outside a little bit till he got wet. I had to put his spots back on. And it's a pain in the neck. The stripes, however, if the stripes come off, you have to go to a tattoo artist. And the tattoo artists, they're actually cats that do tattooing. For real. So look into it. I should really post that, shouldn't I? It's hard for me to hold the phone. You see this finger. I hope YouTube doesn't cut this out. But this finger is, it's very infected. It's not broken, but it's very infected. Oh, I didn't notice that. And I have to have reconstructive surgery that finger in part of my hand. Ah, he's on my back. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Crazy Pouncer. Crazy Pouncer. Where's your toy? Oof. Oof. Hey, Laura, how are you? Yeah, I got hurt. It's just kind of a disgusting story. I don't know if YouTube's going to let me post the videos. I just don't know. But there's only one way to find out. And anyway, you get 3 strikes before you're out of trouble with YouTube. And I never had any. So, no, I once had one. On like the very first day that I started. I just didn't understand what I was doing. But, the strikes go away. So if I got a strike, what are you doing, Crazy Pouncer? Yeah, I'm on antibiotics. The thing is that normally at this time, we're outside, of course, in the park. I'm sure you guys have noticed that. We're outside pretty much at this time every day. But I was on morphine today. I can't drive a car. It's too dangerous. It's been like 6 hours that I'm not on it. But I found that to be just an utterly disgusting experience. I don't know why anybody would want that feeling. What are you doing, baby Pouncer? Are you making mischief? But I need more than antibiotics. I'm going to need some surgery. And maybe in the worst case scenario, I could lose the finger. In the very worst case scenario, I could lose the hand. And I don't think that will happen. However, the pain is really kind of staggering. I mean, the pain it's very painful. It really is painful. In fact, doesn't it look like a snake bite? It looks not like an inline taipan bite, but it looks like a copperhead bite or something, doesn't it? It's so swollen. It's just so very tender. Look how handsome you look on your little ramp. Pouncer the cat. He's still getting over last night too. It was just such a traumatic thing for him. It was traumatic for me. What's up, BK? Long story short, just to get to the end of it, I had a real fight with a bear. And I kicked him, I gave him a back kick, and, I thought I was going to knock the wind out of him, but I never kicked a bear before. It's like, ugh. And then, if you were to back kick a person, you would always, I don't say always much in martial arts, but you would always land forward. Always. But I couldn't do that because it was like kicking a steel wall. And so I bounced back. So let's say it's your right leg, and your right leg doesn't land forward, so now it goes back. Well, now your back is to the animal. And that's when he started to munch on my head. I haven't posted the videos yet, but it gets really disgusting. And so the funny thing was, I need staples in my head, but they wouldn't do it. They said that most anything else that we would, but because it's a bear bite, and I don't know why, there's some strange reason. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They said that because it's a bear bite, we're not going to do it. We don't do it for that. And I have no idea why. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they need to go back in, or something to do with the saliva. I don't know. And to be honest, at that time I was on morphine, and I was in so much pain. The morphine it gives you, I don't know, in my case, just a very terrible feeling. And look how antsy he is, bro. He really, he's confused. Everything has been different. His schedule's thrown off, and servals are very almost like ritualistic. They need structure and 8 things at the same time every day. So he's not sure what's going on. And last night he was, he went through it. And let me just say, you notice that the house is cleaner? I mean, not that everyone has pigeons lying around. Thank you, BK. I appreciate it. Yeah, holy cannolis, right? And there was this first time cleaning. I just met her for the first time. Her name is Haley. And so just the nicest person, just such a nice woman. And she's cleaning the house. So I get home, I don't know, like in the evening, like 8 or something. And she's still working. She's been there for like 4 or 5 hours. And I'm bleeding, like my whole face is red. It was just disgusting. So, let me turn this while he's not here. I know he's back. Well, so, anyway, you can sort of see I have some things. I can't shave, but, I don't know if you look in my head. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty chewed up. So I come back here, and could you imagine the look? What is? Imagine opening the door and seeing someone's face was completely red. My my friends next door said they couldn't see my eyes, and I thought they were kidding. It was just such a disgusting thing. Um, it wasn't like the Thai pain, but it's a different kind of pain. I think it's nothing compared to that. But this woman who I never met before, she took care of me. She just started to put on antibiotics and disinfectants and like everything, and she started to clean me up. But even she couldn't stop the bleeding. It was just too much. There's blood everywhere. And then the poor thing stayed after to clean the house again. But she did everything she could. Then I took a shower, and I came out of the shower, and I was just still in so much pain. And you want to see Pouncer go poopy? I'm just saying he uses his litter box. So I come out of the shower. I don't mean this in some tawdry way, but I'm walking around. I'm not dressed. I'm naked and in so much pain. I'm just making these weird sounds, right? And I'm not so bad with pain, but I was in real pain. And I realized that she was there, and I was just walking around naked. And if like you're in that condition, you have no clothing on, and there's someone of the opposite gender, and they don't even notice. Like if they're, so worried about you that you don't notice, they don't notice. That that's when something is very wrong, and that's where we were at. I honestly didn't even notice I was naked for like 15 minutes while I was with her. The pain was so bad. What's up, Captain Sparky? I don't care if you curse, but YouTube, I guess they have like their own moderator that they send here. And so they will throw you out. I don't know why. It doesn't bother me one bit if you curse. If I curse, we seem not to care at all. I put it not for kids, but not that kids don't sneak in. But if someone curses, they often throw them out. So, I don't mean any disrespect to you, but that's just what they do. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's so nuts. You're so nuts today. I hate seeing him like this, like all restless. But honestly, I can't hold his leash. You sort of need two hands. And I'm sorry, buddy. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel a little bit better. But really, I just need some surgery. The inflammation is crazy. It just feels like it's going to explode, almost like you want it to explode. But it's also getting. Let me put on my glasses. It's also getting this disgusting discoloration that I don't like so much. They didn't really do too much to my finger. They gave me intravenous antibiotics. I'm allergic to most antibiotics, but they gave me something, and they wanted me to stay there for the weekend getting them, but I just couldn't. I have too many animals to take care of, so I didn't stay. Obviously, I wonder if he can sense you're in pain. Oh, he does. That's such a good point. That's such a good point. When I get migraines, Pouncer sits behind me. He lets me know that it's coming. He sits down on all fours on my feet. He only does that when I'm getting one. And then he sort of guides me to the bed. And when I'm in the bed, he goes behind me on the pillow and he puts his paws into my forehead and he pushes right where it hurts. Are you going crazy, baby? Maybe I could take him outside just to look. Believe it or not, Captain Sparky was a bear. Kidding aside, it was a real bear, not a grizzly, but a black bear. And to be perfectly honest, I never saw a bear outside of the zoo, and I didn't realize just how big and imposing they are in real life. But when you're with the animal and you feel like you have a choice between letting a bear hurt it or worse, or doing nothing. When it comes to that choice, there is no choice. You just react, as everybody would, as anybody would, I'm sure. So, people keep saying, "Oh, what a badass you are." No. This was not bravery. This was pure fear. I was so afraid. I just couldn't let something happen to Pouncer. It was, hey, no bugs fly, no bugs. Sorry, I hate killing things. But when they're in your space, that's when it changes. Boom. Sorry, buddy. But you gotta die. Oh, man, I hate when they don't die and they suffer. Damn it. I had to use Pouncer's pajamas. So anyway, how are you guys? Tell me something that's happier than this. What are you doing, bro? Oh. I just realized I have the hospital thing on still. I don't know why. You're looking out that window. Look, he decorated the blinds there. In other words, he ripped them to pieces, and buying new ones again just isn't worth it because he does the same thing. And he looks at girls outside. He checks out girls. You know, whether you believe me or not, he does. He just does. And boy, Pouncer spun up. Ah, you fucker! He peed on me. Ew, ew, ew. I love you too, but you don't have to do that. Oh, I'll be back. Oh, bro. The Pouncer has reached sexual maturity. Oh, I hate when you do that. Why'd you do that? Oh, you could just tell me. I'd believe you. I gotta change, clean myself. Buddy, Daddy loves you. Daddy doesn't piss on you. Ugh. What are you, Trump? Ugh. Christ, little baby, why do you do that? Oh, don't I have enough? Doesn't Daddy have enough for him? You see, you got me pee-pee, this pee-pee head, you pee-pee head. Now let's fix this up. Why'd you do that, you baby? There's other ways of saying I love you, like saying, I love you. Oh, bro. You know, to be honest, it's not such a bad feeling. It's kind of warm. Yeah, I can't complain. But damn. You crazy? You crazy kitty? Hang in there, you guys. I'm just having a heart-to-heart with my child here. Oh. What a crazy cat. Here. Here's the toy. Here's the toy. Go, get it. Get it. Go, get it. I'm coming. Down to the cat. He's a very bad boy. Don't pee on your daddy. Hang in there, you guys. It's just a little hard for me to get on this shirt. Don't point that thing at me. Alright? Don't be a bad boy. Daddy loves you. I love you, but I don't pee on you. I hate cat puberty. Man. Somebody give me a hand. Alright, that was disgusting. When they hit puberty, you're a good boy though, Daddy. You no matter what you do. I'm just glad you're okay. Yeah, Daddy loves you so much. You want to play with this one? Oh, I got sprayed. He pee-peed me. And like I was sitting here, and suddenly my back got all warm. And to be honest, it felt kind of nice. You bastard! That motherfucker got me again. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. That's 2 shirts down. I just washed all the shirts, man. 2 shirts down. How much pee-pee do you have in you? Jesus Christ! What the hell is this? What is this? Are you acting like your dad? Are you gonna be like Sliders? A bad boy? A bad boy? Stop fucking peeing on me, bro. That's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. That's it. No more pee-pee. No, I'm not even putting the shirt on. And come on now. See, I feel bad yelling at him because it's an expression of love, but it's not the kind of thing that I would express that way. Oh, you're fired. No more pee-pee. No more pee-pee, bad boy. I can't really yell at him though. Oh, God. It's been a rough couple of days. How could you pee-pee me? We're home finally. We're together. We're together. And you pee-pee me. Who pee-pees their daddy? Who pee-pees their daddy? Open valves. I'm going to have an open valve next to a closed valve in Spanish. and they make two different sounds. You got to put the accent, really the written accent, over the U, over the closed vowel, which is U and I. The A and the O are open vowels, and the E and the O are semi-open. So, Raul, get your accent in there. Put in Spanish mode and hit Alt 16 something, Alt 164, I think, and you get your U with your tilde. All words have an accent. Every single one has an accent. Not every single one has a written accent. So it's a misconception. Yeah, you're a bad boy. You love me that much? You love me that much? I'm telling you, it feels kind of nice. It's nice and warm. Look, I'm trying to make the best of it. What do you want from me? It doesn't feel nice at all. My most favorite English-speaking band was always Genesis. And I went to a Genesis concert at Madison Square Garden when I was young. I was like 22. And, they're singing. It was a song, I think it was Misunderstanding. No, Los Endos. Right? And suddenly I felt this warm feeling behind my sweater. It really did feel nice. And I was like, what is this? It's something like they turned on the heat or something. Turns out the girl behind me vomited on me. Some girl in the audience. And it did feel nice. It was freezing there until you realize what it is. And then from there it was a little bit downhill, But when it first happened, I didn't know. It was like a nice warm feeling. What's with you, you crazy baby? You haven't gone outside. I know, I'm sorry. I was in the hospital, buddy. I missed you so much. We miss each other when we're not together. Servals bond, like neurochemically, with their staff, like me. And the funny thing is that you bond with them. Something happens to you also. And it's like when you're at work, I'm a teacher and I'm teaching, you get this sudden desire to be with your cat, like a strong, overwhelming wave, a feeling of just you have to be with them. And I know that's what he feels. I haven't the slightest idea. Are you playing with this thing or is it just me alone? I haven't the slightest idea. Hey, look, how about this one? Look, baby, new toy. Look, new toy. You want this one or you just want to be nuts? Anyway, is anyone out there? I haven't heard anyone say anything for a long time. I guess you didn't like when I got pee-pee. I didn't like it too much either. Pouncer, I can't keep up with you when you do this. The truth is, hey, Therian, how are you? The truth is, if I were to go into the bedroom and leave him out here, he would calm down in 5 minutes. And then he would come into the bedroom because he knows that otherwise he wouldn't come in. Just 5 minutes. But I feel so bad for him, This is the first time in almost ever, except on pouring days, where he hasn't been outside. And he knows when it's raining, he's not going outside. They are very, very structured, organized cats that need to know when everything is happening. They just need their rhythm of the day. Oh, bro, I'm in bad shape. Daddy's in bad shape and you're peeing on him, bro. I almost named Pouncer Little Bro. Because I kept calling him Bro. And I kept calling you Bro. How about a teddy bear? You want to sit out? You want to sit outside? That we can do. I got to put on your harness. You want to do that? You can't cry. When I put on his harness, he's such a good boy. He hates it. He cries. But he doesn't fight me. He just sits there on all fours and he goes, oh. He cries. But he doesn't fight me. He's such a good boy. Oh, you are. You talk. And he talks. He talks. Pouncer had you learn to talk. And he talks Spanish. He understands a few languages. He understands Arabic. Watch this. Pouncer, ta'ala hena, full. That actually worked. That means come here up. But I honestly knew he was going to do that. Yeah, I know you. But then he'll calm down. And then he'll lie down with me and just chill. But I hate this. I feel so bad for him. But you got a pigeon. You got to pee-pee me. Maybe we should go. I don't even know if you guys are still there, in which case I'm talking to myself. But I'm talking to you too, baby. I'm talking to my baby. It's my baby, baby. He's a little bit crazy. Pouncer the kitty cat. All right. So I'll tell you what, you guys have a nice night, whether you're there or not. If you're not there, then I telepathically wish you a nice night. Maybe you should say goodbye to Pouncer's pigeon. Pouncer's pigeon says bye-bye, bye-bye. Pouncer, say goodnight. Say goodnight to your buddy. Say bye-bye, bye-bye. Pouncer loves you. Say I love you. Pouncer loves you. What a good boy. Oh, what was that? That's not I love you. That's not I love you. You want your teddy bear? All he does is play. But when he gets in moods like this, he's just too wound up to play. Yeah, but now you can take your teddy bear. I know. Oh, bro, that's 2 shirts. She cleaned all the shirts for us yesterday, and you PP 2 of them. Is that because you wanted to come back? You wanted to come back? You love her? Actually, Pouncer kept hitting her ponytail. I'm not quite sure. And Pouncer never has anyone in his car with him. But he was in the back seat, and she had the nerve to sit in the front seat. So Pouncer kept hitting her ponytail. Yeah, don't cry. You did. He didn't hit her, but he hit her ponytail a lot. You had fun with her hair? Yeah, you did. You're a good boy. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Boop. Boop. Kisses. Kisses. Oh, that's not a kiss. That's not a kiss, buddy. All right, folks. Have a nice night. I love you. Pouncer loves you. And always remember, if you're sad, if you're unhappy, Pouncer would give anything to play with you. I just said at this time of night, he's a little kooky. You're a little kooky. You're a little kooky. But he loves you guys. All right. Be well. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Pouncer. You're a